Hello everybody, Sigmar's Chosen here, and welcome to the 7th episode in our Volkmar the Grim Cult of Sigmar Let's Play. So yeah, we had a productive episode last time, sealing up one of the 8 books of Nagash that we have access to. So that's an 8 of our campaign objectives, right there. And we're also in the midst of a war with that same faction that we beat up to take the book from. Not these guys, not these beastmen. We're taking the beastmen out on the way to taking out those guys. So, without further ado, we'll just hop on in and purge these chaos mutants. As all good Empire swordsmen and statesmen will do. But Volkmar's got a particular interest in it because, you know, Grand Theogenist. Don't let the heretics win. Let's see, this army is not... I mean, it's not nothing. But the fact that only the Minotaurs and the Cygor are the even a kind of threats. I mean, they're not kind of threats; those are threats. But they're the only threats on that on their roster right now. Feels pretty good. All right, set up the artillery in the back. And does the Hammer of Witches actually look any different from a normal cannon? No great swords here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I like brass, whatever. Magic flaming cannons. Pretty cool. And we'll do the usual free company on the flanks. They'll probably need to be chasing down a lot of units. Oh wait, there are great swords in this army. Totally forgot. I wonder if they only say that line if there are great swords in the army. That'd be interesting. Ooh, I didn't even notice it, but we got our first gold chevron unit that isn't an ROR. Handgunners have been doing work, apparently. Right. Yep, that's the army. And they started pretty far away from us, didn't they? Even the great cannon's not close enough to hit them. Eh, whatever. Alright, everybody. Slightly forward. There. And while we're waiting for that to happen, we can kind of check out the models of these units. I know they've been out for forever and a half, but... I mean, look at that thing. You still gotta check it out every once in a while. What's that around his neck? Is it a part of a waistband or something? Gross. Yeah, of the Warhammer races, which one are you guys glad doesn't exist? Like, which one are you most glad doesn't exist? Because, like, I'm happy, you know, the Beastmen and Skaven and whatnot don't exist. But I think if I had to choose one Warhammer race that I'm like, wow, I'm really glad that those guys aren't hanging out in my reality. Man, that's a tough one, actually. There's a lot of... you know what? Skaven. I think Skaven are the ones I'm most happy aren't real. Because Beastmen will just mess you up. And they'll ambush you, but, like... Yeah, they'll just mess you up. A Skaven will mess you up with, like, nukes. And he could also ambush you. And I didn't move close enough to get the cannons working. Alright, a little bit more forward. But yeah, anyways, you know, Skaven will mess you up just like a Beastman will with an ambush. But they'll also, you know, use nukes to do it. And they have much more destructive capabilities than Beastmen do. Because, I mean, Beastmen will blow everything up if they could, but also it's like, you know, this is just a cow, man. You get a machine gun on him, he's probably dying like any other cow, or man, or cow man. But you get sniped by Skaven, you get nuked by Skaven, they got magic and monsters. It's like fighting a normal army in the 21st century, except for they're rats. And they have ninjas. Anyways, that was a long way to fill the time until these cannons can get humming. Talking about why I would not want Skaven to be real. and obviously share your guys' thoughts and reasonings on it. I can see arguments for pretty much any race that isn't like humans and elves, and maybe the dwarves. Although, man, having a group of people that angry all the time, that would wear if nothing. That would like wear on somebody if nothing else. You know, you just always got to be worried about what you're saying, what you're doing. Ugh. All right, get you guys out of groups. Perfect. Ooh, get out of the way. Gonna catch some friendly fire if you stay that close. I should get the silver bullets in this army. They're kind of a personalized thing for Volkmar. I'll move you guys up a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Boom. Who will win the artillery duel? A cowman who mystically summons rocks from the ground? Or 3 cannons? Is he a cowman? What has he got going on? Yeah, he's a cowman. Boom. Yeah, Great Cannon's doing okay work. Chunked about 1,000 off his HP. Could be more accurate though, and this is at its max accuracy too. This is as good as it's gonna get. Just a little concerning. Is he like throwing it right at me? Such a weird choice. I mean, and by me, I mean Volkmar. Throwing it at the infantry makes total sense. Throwing it at Volkmar is kind of like, well, why? He's hard to hit. He heals. His ward save is ridiculous even without a battle prayer. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, really? Warhounds. Absolute cowards. I was hoping for a full charge into the free company. And they just lose all their hit points. And a redirect. And a redirect advancement. We'll just aim you there for now. And the mortar at the Warhounds. Ooh, Saigar's starting to do some actual work on our swordsman line. A little unfortunate that way. Pew pew, baby. Pew pew. I love how the free company just absolutely neuter hounds. How do they measure up against? Yeah, you know, there's something about having a ranged unit, no matter how crappy the range potential is, that can just like turn away any hound units. That feels really satisfying. Because hounds are kind of the bane of backlines in general, and having guys that can deal with it feels pretty good. All right, right now our biggest problem is going to be the Minotaur, because Volkmar can handle the rest pretty easy. But Minotaurs, that's a little harder. So we'll accuse the Minotaurs. Mortars are going to target these archers. Because if we can start shutting down the archers, that'd be really good too. You can do your usual thing. What did he just cast on me? Fuck it, Doom. Fuck it. Whoa, 46 to 93. God, that's a lot. I do not recall it being that powerful of a spell. Oh, you want to see something fun? Volkmar's going to drop a banishment on these archers. And 1, boom. And they go flying, and oh no, my free company. Oops. Run away, run away. Alright, Volkmar's going to go roll over those guys. Roll over their lord. Banish the witch. Heretic, mutant, whatever. Ooh, did he walk into something? Ah! He's fucking dooming me. What a jerk. Okay, the Witch Hunter's gonna go take down the Cygor, because the cannons aren't doing it fast enough. Come on, do your thing. Boop, boop, and we'll drop. Soulfire, maybe catch some of the running units. No, Witch Hunter, run faster! Okay, we gotta send our warrior priest after Cygor, because I don't want that thing to survive. They could be too dangerous if left alone. Jeez, look at Volkmar's list of abilities right now. It's ridiculous. Banishment, his potion of strength, all his spells, Unbreakable, Siege Attacker, Encourage, Griffin Banner. Just a strong unit. Oh, look at that. Mortar hit rank 7 as well. With an accuracy buff. I'm sure that'll do wonders. I'm sure he won't just miss everything still. Alright, we'll stop at Benny Hill. Just chase a little bit. Speed up Benny Hill, I guess. Oh, I didn't use the wizard for anything. Oops. Oh, good. And we killed the Lord. Yeah, taking the Flock of Dooms off the playing field next time will make bunching of infantry. I mean, it's not like it did a lot of damage, but it'll still make bunching of infantry a little safer. I mean, as long as the Cygor's there, though, not safe. Yeah, and Cygors are like one of the powerhouse units on the Beastman roster. If you just let them do their thing, they'll take apart any infantry unit. Really irritating. How did everyone do value-wise that time? Oh, yeah, came too late to check out the party. Yeah, I'm always curious about that, how well each unit does. I feel like the Free Company have always performed quite well, which is pretty nice. I'm kind of surprised the buffs are holding up for them as long as they have. I was beginning to expect start encountering units that would start dumpstering them at this point. Maybe it's just the factions I'm fighting. Alright. Probably try to itemize Volkmar. I feel like he's pretty well itemized, actually. We'll continue down the leadership tree. Make those swordsmen, halberdiers, flag legends extra good. I mean, look at that. 55 melee defense, and that's before we get a strength of the penitent. We can get halberdiers up to 69. Nice. Melee defense. Pretty good for a low-level unit that doesn't have any text research for it. I guess it's mid-tier, not low, but still. Alright, continue increasing his survivability. Wait. Oh, wait. Nope. Soulfire. More useful than survivability at that point. Witch Hunter. And his melee attack is looking decent. Nothing else to itemize him with. Light Wizard. Toss down some Foz Protection? Yes, Foz Protection. And the instrument of Sigmar's will. I wish I could beat up both of them. Oh, I can't beat up either of them. Okay. I guess we'll just go here then. Or, nope, let's pick up some regen. Or replen. Yeah, nice. Should make next round of fighting easier. What's my hero supply like for witch hunters? Don't know, but I think it's going to be pretty good. It will be nice to start building, putting a witch hunter in the second army. And you're taking leadership problems. I think that's a fair reason to research that. Not leadership, I meant control. Yeah. Okay, next round we're going to get boost ammunition for all these units. So we're going to go from 22 to, who knows? Wait, 10%. We're going to go to 24. Yeah. That'll be nice. I feel like I haven't been running out of ammunition a lot with the Free Company, but just ensuring that doesn't happen is useful. Please, please not a war declaration. Oh, good. I kind of forgot that he might be an issue over there, so I stopped doing diplomacy with him, but I really need to make sure that Thoric's solidly on my side. just because, protects my eastern flank, and very thematic. I mean, it's like the grumpiest dwarf character and the grumpiest human character teaming up. Charge bonus, not bad. Oh yes, and the tech description. Industrialized production of ammunition for handguns has allowed the Empire to hoard large supplies, even though this also affects archer units. So, not the most accurate description, but whatever. We'll see what giving another 10% missile strength to our Free Company militia does.
I am Volkmar.
Yeah, probably takes him from 4 and 11 to... maybe we'll have stacked enough buffs to get up to a 5-12. Wouldn't that be something special? Would be pretty nice. I mean, you get 90 units in or 90 models in a unit of those things. That can do some serious work. Okay. Let's increase our trade production. Get that marble going. I know that some factions with marble decreases production or construction cost across the entire map, and that sounds useful. I'm always super envious of those factions when I'm not playing as one. And I'll just go with gold mine. Increase that gold production and decrease the cost of our Free Company militia. That's going to be so nice. And walls. Springs of Eternal Life. Is that... Oh, that's actually pretty well insulated. Although not against these guys. We're still pretty far away from them being a threat, but I would like to have another army up by the time I need to actually worry about them. Okay. Oh, hey, we've met Reichland. And they're upset with us for whatever reason. Is it us or them who have too many trade partners? Either way, it's a little annoying. Let's see what we can do with the dwarves. Bounce the offer? Yeah, that's a nice amount of gold coming in. Wow, I still have enough wine that I need to export more. I need to export more furs. How about that? Boom. And we're up to exporting 100% again. So for how long? Who knows? Can't trade. Not interested. Wow, Kurdrin's got some issues with us. Oh, it's because they don't like Zufbar.
Can you see I'm busy?
Or Zufbar. Yeah, it's Zufbar. Oops. Lizardman. Still don't want to talk. Yeah, okay. Productive diplomacy at the very least. So besides the guys... So I'm at war with Eyes of the Jungle, who I took the book off of. The Blooded Axe tribe, who I just fought. Fakundites, basically a non-issue. And the Last Defenders, who haven't done anything to me yet. I'm gonna see if where some of the books are, because maybe we can go for one of the books soon. This one in Skaven Blight. This one in Carrick 8 Peaks. Lamia. Defeat a Lord. Tara Poeth. Okay, so none of these are very close. Oh, that's not bad. I like having the counter to your plan. This one, very useful defensively. That's pretty nice. It's basically that one research that we did, or that one skill point that Volkmar has. Oh, we can't take the ninth book. That makes sense. Oh my. Okay, that's really good. 8 leadership, 8 melee attack, and 8 melee defense on all of our armies. I gotta start bum rushing up there. Okay. Well, none of the books are very close, and I really want to secure this part of Nehekara before we do anything else. And, the dwarves took that settlement, I guess. Okay. Weird. Well, anyways, the whole point of looking at the diplomacy menu was to see if I needed to, like, if I was going to be biting off more than I could chew by starting another war, and I don't think I am. So I'm going to dunk on some Tomb Kings, and hopefully not pay for it. And I mean, I certainly won't pay for it in this battle because it's just Tomb Kings. I can probably send Volkmar to run roughshod over and call it good. Would be nice to start transitioning into my late game army comp eventually, though, which I'm not really sure what I want that to be. Obviously, Flag Legends play heavily into it because the thematics of it are too great. I'm pretty sure that I'll also still be keeping a bunch of Free Company, although maybe not this many. A few Empire Knights, just because of all the buffs that Volkmar tosses their way. But then beyond that, I'm not really sure. Oh, and 5 halberdiers, because a quarter of our army has got to be made up out of halberdiers, just like any good Imperial army is. And that'll be pretty nice against vampire counts too, when that end game crisis goes. All right, Free Company here, Free Company here. Angry Volkmar, or I guess just Volkmar. Kind of redundant to say Angry Volkmar. It's the same thing. Goes there, and let's just enjoy the show. Oh, he's coming for you. You see that? Skeleton Spearman getting just pounded by a cannon? Holy crap. 23 units? Or 23 models? Wow. Impressive. Anyways, yeah, I mean, man, that 8-8 from that one book, I can't get over that. That's huge. I mean, for Volkmar, that's like adding another quarter of his baseline stats. That'd be so good. Alright. You guys do that. And you guys do that. So by putting them in defensive guard mode and attacking melee attack and fire at will, they'll like start actually piling in and fighting with their swords and whatnot, while guys in the back line will actually still shoot. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. Alright, oh good, Volkmar is engaged with the enemy. Hey, there's just a cannonball floating right there. Fun. Let's make the screen go white. Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, when he's all his buffs going, he's got like, what, a 40% ward save? Yeah, 40% ward save, 15% physical resist. Basically untouchable except for by magical items. And even then, you know, still a 40% ward save when he's got his shield going. This Free Company are putting in some real work. What are their stats like now anyways? 44 melee attack, 39 melee defense, and that's without losing. When they're losing, it's all the way up to 52. Man, yeah. Volkmar's Free Company is absolutely insane. The only thing that's bad about them still is the fact that their armor values are just absolutely trash. If there was a way to get them up to like even the 60 armor mark, they'd be probably one of the best units that Volkmar could field. Like even better than like super high tier 5 units. Oh, Volkmar stalled out a little bit. And let's just go for the archers. Just screw them, you know? Man, they just love kicking shields. You know what happens when I kick a shield? I bust my knee up. Or I can't reach the shield, but that's usually what happens. Although these shields are much bigger than the ones that I've tried to kick. Oh, good. These guys are done with their side. They can move on to... we'll just capture... No, that's really a waste to just capture in a battle this small. I mean, the fact I'm using most of my army should tell you that it's not worth it. Pew pew pew! Oh yeah, once we get this guy on top of us, we're gonna unleash the horrors of a banishment. Oh, he's running. He heard me. He knows what I'm up to. No, I don't even need a banishment. Just a soulfire. Oh, you know what? Just for fun. Look at those skeletons fly, and the banishments always curve the wrong way, it feels like. Uh-oh. Where'd they spawn it? Okay, they spawned it right behind me. Okay. Let's not just pile in on the Ushati. All of you should be able to shoot these guys. So, let's do it. Come on. I said do it. Pew pew pew, guys. Pew pew pew. Buff, buff, buff. Even with the minimal shooting that they're doing, I'm pretty happy with how much damage they're able to do. Not bad at all. I do wish that Free Company were affected by like 2-line of red line upgrades. You know how like Lothar and Seaguard for the High Elves are? Like they get the Archer red line and then they also get the Spearman red line. I wish the Free Company got that too, because again, they're not like great. They're good with Volkmar, but with everybody else, there's really no reason to recruit them. So it'd be nice if they were affected by both, like the swordsman, spearman, flaglegion, or I even made it up to myself on how to pronounce that because I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Flagellants. There we go. Oh, man, 7 episodes into a Volkmar campaign and I'm pronouncing flagellants wrong the entire time. Pretty cool. But yeah. Now, if they were affected by that red line tree that buffed those units, Free Company Militia and Volkmar's army could just be a real terror. They'd run a full doom stack of them. So, of course, 25 armor is 25 armor. If I was fighting more ranged factions, I might have a much worse feeling about them. Because, I mean, 25 armor isn't great at melee combat, but it's way worse against ranged units. Like, wow. That's when I feel it. The fact that skeleton archers can pick these guys apart is not great in a battle where I can't just chase them down. And by them I mean the skeleton archers. Alright, and we'll occupy. Ooh, got a pretty good piece of armor.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Sounds like it has the wizard's name on it. Get you up to 70. Not bad. Yeah, I'll just keep upgrading that. And what do we got? Okay, goodbye, growth building. I don't feel like I really need you right now. Hello, other growth building. You'd be nice to have. Okay, so hopefully these guys come in on us and attack us and we can just polish them off once and for all. And hey, I see a Rapunzel. Yeah, buddy. Does not want to talk. Respectable. I need to start increasing my military strength. Starting to hurt me in the diplomacy screen, I think. Like, really hurt me in the diplomacy screen. Next round, I'll check out what we can recruit. Hopefully we can at least start getting halberdiers into that other warrior priest, or that archlector's army. Speaking of which, I did look up the name of one of the other important elector count level archlectors in the Empire. So that's going to be Archlector Castlein. So that's what we're naming the dude as soon as this turn order is over. He is Archlector Castellane. Maybe it's, yeah, Castellane. That sounds right enough. Darn. Beastmen are coming. Can't say we didn't deserve it. And still no halberdiers because I'm not in the right province for it, and also because it doesn't finish building yet. Okay. We'll upgrade Numus. And we'll increase our trade supply and get up to this level of barracks buildings. Just so if we want to, we can get them great swords and armies. At some point I should research Staff of Command. Or not research, I should do the Staff of Command fight. Okay, Volkmar. Let's finish off this faction. Ooh, they can research Coldwind. They can get Coldwind Knights. That's pretty nice, actually, as far as units go. I mean, they're one of the worst cavalry units in the game, but they can still do some pretty good work against, like, swordsmen and whatnot. Although, honestly, basically anything except for goblins can do pretty nice work against swordsmen. Their main advantage is that they are cheap and easy to get. Really? Coldwind Knights have enchanted swords? Well, weird, because they don't have magic attacks, do they? No, they don't. Can't be enchanted that well. Alright. You guys over here. So, I don't know if, like, I don't think anybody's asked yet, but for those of you wondering why I keep my warrior priest characters over on each side of the flanks instead of putting Volkmar in the center like a good general would be, it's for the buffs. This way we can buff more of our battle line. Alright, and beginning. Cannons are just gonna take out the cannon is just gonna take out the Coldwind Knights, because they're the only Dark Elves on the team, and that means they're more likely to be witches. And it's the hammer of the witches. Getting some Rob Zombie action in here. What, you okay and you think he's gonna protect you against cannonballs? No siree. Those cannons do not care about your cane. Okay, this is so funny to me. Once the cannonballs shoot, they just kind of sit there with the corpses and don't go away, don't roll away. They lose that inertia real fast. Alright, come on. Chop chop, cannon. Alright, we're just going to speed through this part of it. And now the mortar comes out to play. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. It doesn't kill any units, but it sure slows them down at the very least. Alright, we'll see what we can do about that. Maybe get a nice banishment blob going. Yeah, this is what I meant about Free Company being weak against archers, by the way. I mean, Way Watchers are awesome, so it makes total sense that they're going to be just absolute world eaters. But also, ugh, it's so annoying. Okay. Don't know if Banishment Blob's going to do its trick. Yeah, it seems to have gotten better about just not completely balking down one. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Banishment Blob. Cannon, do what you can do. Boom. Banishment Blob. And let's tack down some of those buffs I was talking about. Make sure the Warrior Priest can do his job. So far, I'm bombarding that. And hey, look at that. Close to 1,000 value almost immediately. Is this guy unbreakable? Nope. Cool. And You guys angle around.
Understood.
Let's get some melee defense on these bad boys.
The Empire endures.
With all the buffs going down.
It shall be.
You know, with all the buffs going down, if we just stack enough of them, these, you know, bad units can get really gnarly. I think that's one of the, you know, Empire's big strengths. All their synergy. Warrior, priests, faith. Then, well, I guess the magic isn't really part of the faith, steel, gunpowder equation, but having your mediocre steel backed up by faith, backed up by all these buff spells, you can get some real work in. Probably need to chase this guy down. I don't think I did enough damage to destroy his army. I did not know rogue armies like this could make a second army, by the way, until they got a settlement. I thought they were kind of like a quest battle. One and done, you deal with them once, and they walk away, never to show up again. Obviously not the case. I'm hoping to be done with these guys soon, though, because I want to get back to fighting, you know, evil stuff. Now, what else aren't good by any means, but they're not evil. We're still going to execute them, though. Ooh, Biting Blade. Not bad.
Blessings of
Who wants it? Well, oh, yeah, you want it. Warrior Priest wants it. Look at that. Blam. Up to almost 400 weapon strength. Not bad. Then we'll get Rally. And then next level up. What do you think? I'm thinking Strength through Hardship. Oh yeah, giving +5 leadership to Flagellants. That's really useful. Yeah, I think Sharpshooter's the fair next one. Just make the Free Company even more dangerous. Plus, giving them some missile resist on top of their physical resist means that they've almost got a functional armor save against enemy ranged units. Alright, we'll get some more hit points on that guy. Oh good, and now our Witch Hunter's immortal, we don't have to worry about losing him anymore. It's still obviously very annoying when we lose him, but it's not like we just die. Or it's not like he just dies and we can't get him again. Get that bonus versus large up. It's such a small leadership buff. Okay, unpopular opinion, but I kind of liked it more when the Exorcism passive ability for the Lore of Light was a -8 penalty to leadership for like undead and demons and like I think just chaos factions in general. That was super nice. Because you could use it to like break units, get them crumbling a little faster. But 8 leadership is something, and it's better than these two, which are going to require a little bit more micro at certain times than perhaps I want to rely on. And we'll increase our trade supply. Yeah, how's that going? Do we need to try to find new trade partners already? Nope, we're exporting everything that we can. Pretty cool. Okay. And
Certainly not. The instrument of Sigmar's will.
we'll just go for the wipe if we lose the settlement. In fact, that's a good point. I should actually... I didn't rename the Archlector. Anyways, after I fight this battle, I'm going to need to cancel the construction in that settlement, because it's probably going to get attacked by the other army of the Eyes of the Jungle. Yeah, okay. Gotta remember to rename that Archlector. Alright, mutual battle lines.
It shall be.
Oh good, it's starting to remember them.
For the war.
That's nice.
Very well. The
That's a good feature. Remembered battle lines. I don't know how often you have to do a battle line to have it do that for you, but
Empire for war.
I certainly appreciate it.
Might.
Okay, and go.
Great cannon.
Fast forward. I don't think I have to be too worried about this battle being an important strategic event. Yep, there goes the Lord. And we'll get some nice concaves. Gonna accuse that guy and then blow him to smithereens. Advance. Advance. And buff. And buff. 40% ward save on this warrior priest without a Jade Griffin. I should try to get Benediction on Volkmar. It's really making a 60% ward save monster on the battlefield. No damage taken ever, pretty much. Nope, probably should pop Slippery on this guy. How does melee attack get so high? It's like 48 normally. Oh, right. Hammer of Sigmar. That'll do it. Yeah, everybody did good work. Not like there was much work to do. I was even messing with that Archlector and I forgot to rename him. Just slipped completely out of my head. Come on, loading screen. You got this. There we go. And we'll execute them. And congratulations! One of the armies is almost gone. Ogre Blade. Cool.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
We might be able to get you... Oh, good. Okay, we don't need to cancel that building. Nice. We can just protect the settlement ourselves. Leveled up. Alright, we can get the Sharpshooter ability. So this is going to give a 12% missile strength increase for our free company. Basically all our ranged units that aren't artillery. A really reduction time, which is nice. Take advantage of all that ammunition we got stockpiled on them. And get them 15% missile resist, as long as they're level 7 or above. So now our free company... 512. That's about what I predicted for a 10% increase. Yep. Not bad. But now, against range attacks, we have effectively, as long as they're not magic, a 25% ward save. More if we're losing melee combat. Yeah. They're still not great against other ranged units if they can't chase them down, but they do a sizable amount of work in the battlefield as a whole. How do our handgunners do? 6, 20. It's not bad. And now, while it is on my mind, I'm going to rename Conrad Hart to his proper name. Ooh, gotta switch up the keyboard. So, fun fact, my R key doesn't work on my computer, which isn't perfect. So, whenever I need to type a name, I gotta... Oh, there's no R in this. Okay, well, we'll just leave the computer plugged in. Anyways. Hey, no. Get rid of his last name. He doesn't have one. It's like Madonna. One name. Alright, Caslin. There we go. That's a name. Booyah. So this is the Archlector. One of the Archlector who also acts as an Elector. And nothing I want to recruit with him just yet. But the second that we get... Oh, yes. Okay, we're going to recruit a Witch Hunter now. Start buffing up his army. Oh, wow. Rank 10 starting Witch Hunters. That is pretty good. Okay, do we want a leadership boost? Speed boost? Poison. Oh, poison attacks on a witch hunter. Don't mind if I do. Alright. And we'll hit him with accusation. Give him some ward save. And we're probably going to use him in a similar way that we use the other one, Friendly, in Volkmar's army. So I want to make sure that he is as hard to kill as possible. And then we'll pimp him up. Yeah, Ogre Blade, not bad. His weapon strength, melee weapon strength isn't terrible. Decreases wound recovery time, increased control, movement speed, campaign line of sight. You'll note that I did not give him the Apprentice Wizard ancillary. That's because he belongs someplace else. Alright. Click. Okay. If I can't kill off the Eyes of the Jungle this next round, I'm just going to fight the Staff of Command quest battle, because I've got to have something happen this episode. It's been pretty slow so far. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Negative growth, whatever. Okay, Qatar. No resource buildings, already got your industry. I'll give you a blacksmith, so we can start recruiting cool units. And kind of torn right now between upgrading Sudenberg and researching and getting the armory, so I can actually build units.
Ready? I'll scout the
You know what? Instead of building infrastructure, I'm actually just going to go back here and recruit what I can. Ooh, actually, Sudenberg's going to let me get really good, both the artillery. Yeah, I want Sudenberg, because then I can get the artillery building and the cavalry building and really start working on getting that final army composition for a lot of my guys.
This is wise.
Okay. Yep. Looks like I can kill them. So, this episode will be the defeat of the Eyes of the Jungle. Oh, look at that. One of my buddies wants to watch me broadcast. I guess, yeah. It's saying press Shift Tab to view, and I'm certainly trying. Certainly trying. Maybe it's pressing the wrong Shift Tab. All right. Have at it, little buddy. Okay. Yeah, looks like all the army is in its usual spot. Pretty cool. Big fan of how that's a feature. I don't know how long it's been a feature for. I just noticed it. Maybe a few months, well, a few weeks ago. But really handy to have. Yes, okay. Wow. Are they all just huddled up in the corner for like one unit? Pathetic. Okay, well, instead of having them all in separate units, we're just going to put them like that, and advance. Speed. Zoom! Look at them go. Are you in range? Dang it. Alright, and zoom a little more. How about now? Are you going to be in range? And you know what? That's good enough. They'll come within range once they're like one support lord shows up. Something I have noticed with the AI recently. It really does like just waiting. to fight till it has every conceivable advantage, which, I mean, hey, more power to you, but if you already know you're going to lose a battle, which they are going to, doesn't make much sense to me. Just means your reinforcements are going to take more casualties. Alright, stupid cannons. Move up a little more.
Handgunners, march! Quickly!
Perfect, good. Now you can start firing on stuff. I said, now you can start firing on stuff. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! I said 3, 2, 1. Boom! They seem to be misunderstanding the concept of a boom. Oh, there we go. You thought you were safe being slightly outside of my range in your Aragorn-esque cloak setup with your big old swords. But no, you're not. God, look at that. Wood Elf aesthetic is so cool. They're all like... I mean, it's cool in like a 14-year-old fantasy novel kind of way. Either written by or for 14-year-olds. They're all like assassins with gigantic weeaboo swords and masks that, kind of work. Oh, his fell down. Maybe they all have COVID. Maybe that's why they're all wearing masks like that. And these guys don't care if they've got it. And these guys all do. Or maybe they just don't like having sand in their mouth. And they caught some sand in their mask. And they're really just letting me pound them. That's unusual. At this point, 30 kills in, you'd think they'd be running. Oh, there we go. And target priority onto the Cold One Knights now. Oh, actually target priority onto the Rev Crystal. I do not want that thing getting any value. And by value, I mean healing. If it kills some units, I don't really care. Wait, what color are these kings? Oh, look at them. They're so cute. They're like purple. Oh, I really like that, actually. Alright, it's decided. The next campaign's going to be a Lizardman campaign, and we're going to have several Arcs of Sotek on their Bastillodon mounts. What are they even healing? Who are you healing? Stop doing that. Oh, you're killing the guy I took 30 bodies out of. I assume? Well, somebody got healed. Or maybe it's a map-wide effect now? Oh, there's the crystal thing. It only affects one. Oh no! Not the dreaded... Oh, right. Fuck. Not the dreaded Haggard Waywatchers. I forgot how there are going to be a lot more of them in this battle. Absolutely hate those things. Man, Volkmar's taking quite a pounding from these guys. And you're in range of being shot at? Oh, it's probably by the Lords. Alright, target the Waywatchers. Okay, good. And now the cannon can focus on that Glade Lord. Holy smokes. What is going on with Volkmar? He's getting his can kicked. Alright, other Warrior Priest. Bring him down. Boss protection. Bring him up. You guys dunk on the Waywatchers. You guys, guess what I'm going to ask you to do? Dunk on the Waywatchers. Okay, so got all these buffs going. What kind of stats are all these super buff units rocking? Oh yeah, look at that. That's like Chosen right there. Chosen Halberdiers. Uh-oh. Great swords, great swords, great swords. At least we get a huge melee physical resistance buff on these guys when they start losing their combat. Small miracles, right? Okay, and beat those little Waywatcher losers up. And you beat up These Waywatcher losers. And you, well, you should probably stop firing. Get out of the way. All you're doing is getting hurt. Toss down a buff. Toss down a bombardment. Toss down a buff. And toss down a buff and a bombardment. And for fun, a banishment that will probably wreak havoc in my own lines. Run away, 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 away, away. Okay. And you stop running away. Get in those cannons. You've got one target. And you do too. Boop. Bop. Beep. And I will just send you after that.
Yes, my lord. Attack! Slay the heretics for Held and
Volkmar would have words with you, little man. Little man who has 69 kills. Nice, but also, what? You're just an archer lord, dude. What the heck? Alright, well, Volkmar's got stuff to say. And Volkmar would like to not be hit in the back by his own troops' cannons, so you could stop that. Also, this witch hunter is now going to accuse you down to having nothing. No armor, no physical resist, no melee defense. Although you don't even have any physical resist to begin with. Okay, can't believe those nerds stop chasing people. Alright, good job, Volkmar. And the battle? That wasn't close. At what point was that close? And the plus, pretty much all of our free company are now fully upgraded, or at least fully upgraded to like rank 7, so they're getting that nice leadership buff from the red line tree. Yeah, very impressed with them still. Very impressed indeed. I think the final army comp will probably have like 4 of them, 2 on each wings. I like to end the game with a decent infantry corps just because they can hold the line for a while, especially with warrior priest buffing them like that, and especially with the warrior priest buffing them that often. I mean, considering that we already have Volkmar having, you know, minus 88% on his prayer cooldown times, and once we get into the Book of Nagash, it'll be down even more, and this guy will be down even more. I don't think we'll ever have an excuse to not have the armies buffed. Oh, I'm just going to probably auto-resolve that. Don't really feel like fighting 3 units. Cool, cool. Fine. Cool. That's cool. Love me the Relative Griffites. Having terror on some Cav. Especially Cav with that good of stats. Very nice. We'll take this one. It's kind of dumb that you get leadership on flagellants, but the melee defense is nice, and it'll buff this early army too, if we ever get it to rank 7. I'll give you some armor, give our witch hunter some more missile strength, and we might be able to get, oh yeah, banishment's back on the menu, boys. And auto-resolve. Goodbye. Ooh, and the Helm of Discord. Do we have... Yep. Cool. Congratulations. You get the Helm of Discord. We'll toss down some last building upgrades.
Chosen of Sigmar. I forbid this.
And yeah, I think we can probably go for the Black Tower next. That'll be the start of next episode. Next episode will be the destruction of the Black Tower. We're also going to have a lot of halberdiers in our final army, so I think getting taste for battle is going to be important. Yeah. And also buff our great swords. Okay, well, thanks for watching through episode... Keep doing this. Thanks for watching through episode 7, guys. It is great talking out to the void. Although at this point, maybe it's not the void. I'm pretty far ahead on everything. But it's probably still the void. And if it is the void, you've been a great audience. And if it's not the void, you've been an even better audience. Thank you for your time.